welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Shine, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and Long Island. And today, my special guest is Greg Knepper of Integrated Coverage Group. So, Greg, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Sure. So, Greg, tell us, what is Integrated Coverage Group and what's your role in the company?
Sure. Integrated Coverage Group is a full-service insurance brokerage firm, and we concentrate on the property and casualty side of the business. I am the president of Integrated Coverage Group, and we started about a dozen years ago now, and we're going strong. We're located on Long Island, and we work with businesses in many different states, but primarily in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut.
Great. So now, Greg, you know that I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often require your services?
Sure, great question. So typically, if a couple is getting divorced, there's typically one person in that family that historically has handled all of the insurance decisions and works directly with the broker. And then there's one person that typically does not. So when there is a separation or a divorce, the spouse that typically has not handled that in the past needs a new relationship, and they want to separate things usually, and pretty much always when there's a divorce, and kind of start fresh with a new broker, maybe a new carrier. And so that's a great opportunity for us to work with a new client that hasn't had a real relationship in the past.
Got it. So what are the challenges that you face in your area of work?
Well, right now is a very difficult time in the insurance market. We're in the midst of what's called a hard market. Some are saying it's the most difficult market in a generation, which is pretty drastic term, but in the reality is that's the case for many types of insurance. So our clients are seeing 15, 20, 25% increases pretty much across the board. Some premiums are doubling, tripling, depending on the region of the area, particularly when we're insuring property. So it's challenging bringing someone a renewal that's used to a 3, 4, 5% increase, and they're getting a 25% increase. So we need to explain it why, try to find other solutions. And so at the moment, that's what's very difficult in our business.
Oh, sure. So, Greg, what's the best way for a prospective client or other professional like myself to contact you?
Yep. So like most professionals, we're available in a variety of ways. We're very accessible via the telephone. We respond to emails very quickly. We check out our website to see kind of what we work in. And so some people contact me on LinkedIn, some people text me. I mean, now that you say it out loud, there's, I don't know, maybe too many ways for us to be contacted, but we're responsive regardless of how our prospects reach out to us.
And what's your email address?
It's Knepper at icgrisk.com, and it's GKNEPPER at icgrisk.com.
Okay, perfect. So now, Greg Knepper, we have now come to the most important part of our show, and that happens to be the question of the week. So, Greg Knepper, this is your question of the week. If you were not president of Integrated Coverage Group, what would your profession be and why?
Great question. I think if I had an alternate career and sort of more time on my hands, maybe, I would. I've always had a really strong passion for travel and seeing different cultures and traveling around the world. And so I think owning a travel agency would be right up my alley. I'd get to travel more. I get to talk to people about travel all the time. And so that's something that, who knows, maybe one day down the road.
Well, I will tell you, that is a great answer. And Greg Knepper, you have said it all. You are helping people acquire property and casualty insurance one day at a time. And I want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you. Thanks so much for the opportunity.